I'm gonna record it for myself, to be honest. I had entered a trade here at the bottom of the new week opening gap, but I moved my stop loss to the entry because I am seeing a potential for resistance here to go lower if the market decides to. But I am bullish and targeting 15,917 levels. Let's see what we get. Wanted to see it dip a little bit further into the SIBI. This right here, the blue lines, is a balanced price range that we have on the 15-minute, which is why I was a little hesitant to enter the buy, but I was liking how we tapped below on the new week opening gap. So thinking maybe we trade up to Sunday's highs till noon, and then maybe we break lower during the afternoon session. Oh, look at that, guys. If I was on the lower time frame, we would have seen that fill right here. That would have been the entry. Okay. This is the last trade I take today. If we get stopped out here, I'm done. There it is. Beautiful. We take out New York highs. Um, could potentially not even go for Sunday's highs, but that's my target. So let's see if it goes there. We might get stopped out here, but let's see. I'm just trying to conserve as much capital as I can without losing the amount that we got here. I don't mind if we get stopped out at this point. I reached my goal at this point. All right, I got stopped out here. We might still go to Sunday's highs, but I'm just gonna take my gains and call it at that. Today we made about $656. Let me show the entries. Oops. I entered here at the 618. Thankfully, it like respected. I had the stop loss like down here. Respected, went higher. We took partial. Once we got into the balanced price range, we took profit once we got into the balanced price range. Obviously, it went a little bit more, but then as you guys can see, we came down into the new week opening gap. Once we came down to the new week opening gap, I bought, took profit at the SIBI because that was an area that I was expecting resistance. But as you guys can see, we held. Once we pushed up above here, I bought at the SIBI. That was the entry that you guys saw. And then obviously this was the candle that stopped us out down here because we were trying to protect our entry. As you guys can see, we had a retracement further. So honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm happy I moved my stop loss past break even the way I did. That way I was protecting myself and my profits as it was going. This is the only trade I'm going to share today. I'm done trading for today. I'm going to hop off the charts and then we're just going to study and see what happened later on for us to learn and see what we could have done better for the next trading day that we have. I hope that this is insightful for someone. And if you guys have any comments, go for it. I'm open to any comments you guys have. And I hope that this helped someone out or maybe it was entertaining to someone. It's interesting to see that after I hit that weekly high, which is this weekly high, we're rejecting hard, heavy now, which is last week's candle's high. So, and as you guys can see too, we have a not last week's, but the week before last week, which is Monday the 17th. So 2 weeks from now, we still have a weekly wick high up here. I think that we're probably going to potentially aim for that, but maybe we took the highs, the weekly highs. Now we're going to retrace back to the weekly mid to then continue our expansion higher. That's what I'm thinking. And maybe they're going to take out Sunday lows now. So as you guys can see, look at how quick that was. They tapped the weekly high and now it's rejecting really, really heavy. And now we're going to use that SIB as resistance, it looks like. We're going to switch to our practice account now because I'm done for today. And we're just going to enter a sell here. And I'm just going to see what pans out with the TP or stop loss here. Let's see. Buy stop. And then we're going to put... I could be wrong, guys. This could be a buy. That's why I'm doing it on my practice account because I don't know, like it gets to a point where you get so into the charts, into your trade, that you kind of you start seeing buys and sells, and this, but for me, I feel like they already reached the area that they wanted, which is why I sold here. But as you guys can see, the SIBI could be used as support to push price higher. That's why I'm just going to do it on the practice account because I'm not sure what the market's trying to do at this point. Like I said, they could still be targeting for those Sunday highs, but yeah, it could be doing that. I think it just took out anyone who bought here, and it might continue taking those highs. But let's see, because these areas here are levels of resistance for me. So whatever happens, happens. Like I said, this is a practice practice account trade for when I'm just trying to trade, get my FOMO out, It does look like a breaker high, low, higher high, but let's see if we get some sort of reaction or rejection from these levels here. The blue line, that last black down candle here before that push higher. I would like to see that as resistance to push lower. And because I personally think that we reached the high, maybe they were going to want to retrace lower now. Take some sell side liquidity to then come higher. I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but we'll see. This is where we're at right now. As you guys can see here, we're kind of like inside of that 30-minute fair value gap high. Our stop loss is above that fair value gap high. So, and looking from the 15-minute, it does look like a high, low, higher high in a way. So it could hold here and push higher. So, but like I said, I just think that they already reached their target, which was the weekly level. And now they're going to come take all this buy side liquidity right here to the Sunday lows. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to hop off the charts and just drink some coffee. I'm actually really proud of myself. I usually FOMO and do a lot of dumb shit, but today was a clean day. I think I had a very clear head with how I executed my trades, and I'm happy about that. This trade does look like it's panning out very well. I am going to put a buy limit here, even though I do think I might take a TP here. So I'm going to put a alert here. Oops, wrong. All right. And it does look like we were right that it was going to sell here. So that's awesome. we're going to say this is TP1, even though we have the buy limit down lower. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Hope you guys found this insightful, and enjoy your day and week.